Welcome to the Legion's Lair. I am Omar Muniz.
And I am Brad Jones, broder of Bjorngar.
And I am Emir Kaspar. And remember, the colors of Emir Kaspar are that of the greatest college football team to ever take the field, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
I was going to wear my green and orange today, and I decided not to, and I should.
Woo!
We have yet to play one game.
Yes, I just remembered that. I had to run and get there. Wow.
It is Buckeyes.
Man, it is so good to have you, man. You've only been in the community, what, like a year?
A year and a half.
Year and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, a year and a half. Yeah. I appreciate you guys having me. This is an honor, man. So thank you so much.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm with Broder and Emir Kaspar. I mean, come on, man. It doesn't get any more epic than this. See?
I mean, it can, but
no, man, no. This is it. I've made it. That's all there is to it. I'm with you guys. I made it. That's it.
So if we get lucky, maybe I'll have fireworks right outside that tonight. Mike, how's that Oh my God, it's treating me. I wish I could turn my computer around. I got the small. Okay, first off, we're going to talk CarverCon here, but Mr. C, I got 2 dios off of Mr. C. I was foolish, didn't get the third one in time. Dub 3 got the other one. I can say this to you. If you're at a con and you see something you want, you buy it. Okay. You just buy it. Okay. That is the rule, because most likely it won't be there when you go back. Now, to answer Mr. C's question, I have Scapular right above me here, and he is on the small dio I bought off of Mr. C, and the large dio is down in the action figure room in the basement with the other dios with a bunch of figures on them, and I couldn't be any more pleased with that. We're going to talk more about this, but Mr. C might be the best dio, and we have a lot of good dio makers in this community. Dude might be the best one that I have seen. Love his work, and his prices are insane.
Yeah. I think if he made another dio exactly like the one that you bought off him, I would buy.
Nice.
So I got a Mr. C dio too, and I didn't even go to CarverCon.
Tell us about this.
So I don't have it here. I have it in the other room, but he made a nice, beautiful little stone dio, and it has like the stone pillars on it. So it's perfect for me to place a few figures, do some photography, set them all up. It was amazing. Yeah, that's awesome right there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me like a stone pillar one that was, I loved it. The minute I saw it, I was like, that's mine. So Mr. C gave me that and some figures. Yeah, he hooked me up. Thank you, Mr. C.
An absolute phenomenal dude. I cannot wait to hang with him next year at CarverCon. CarverCon might be my con from here on out.
Ooh, I am going to go next year for sure.
Are we? Well, so I didn't know what to expect from the hotel per se, because I didn't really look at the pictures beforehand. So, and you would think, oh, it's not your typical hotel or not your name branch hotel. But as soon as you walk in, you see the woodwork everywhere. I mean, you feel like you're at some, ski resort lodge. It was cool. I liked it. The food was great. There was like 2 restaurants in there, so it was nice.
I saw the pictures Mr. C posted like right when he got there. And I was like, wow, that was really, really nice. And
Yeah,
like the convention space that everybody was at it was a lot. I mean, hopefully
yeah,
next year it'll fill up even more. So that'll be really cool.
yeah. The convention itself space was huge.
Yeah.
I know people were making fun or laughing because you had to walk. It was almost like an adventure to
Oh,
walk to the event, because it's almost like you're zigging and zagging.
right.
Really, this place is like a humongous compound, and it actually is like a giant circle. So, I mean, you could go around, but it would take you a little bit.
That's kind of cool.
It is. I thought it was kind of neat, that there was almost like a little, adventure. Or you could walk outside, try to travel through the geese. It was geese. Yeah, there was geese out there.
Oh, the geese.
Yeah, so there was a little family of geese out there. You just had to watch them because you almost had to cut over and then cut back in. Instead, you could just walk outside and kind of like do a cut through. But
Nice.
it was fun. It was really fun. Pool. I mean, like I said, everybody had a good time.
Hotel was probably the
hotel was-
best con hotel I've been to.
It was
Really?
great.
And the convention center, the Ohio Convention Center, I think it was called. It has a ton of room inside that they can grow. And you're talking about this is a con. Other than Legion's Con, what con out there can you go to where there are 60 plus Legion I'm trying to think of the word, Legion's focused vendors.
No doubt.
Just what awesome. And I'm not putting other cons down, but you go to Motu Fest, it doesn't have that. You go to ZoloCon, it doesn't have that. You go to Mesquite Con. We love Mesquite Con.
We do.
Mesquite Con does not have that.
Yeah.
This is going to continue to grow, and it's going to be huge. And if people are picking a con to go to other than Legion's Con or with Legion's Con, it's got to be Carver Con because it was awesome.
I said this to dozens of people at the con, and I'm going to repeat it a lot. I'm going to continue this. I think the Horsemen were not aware of what this con was going to be or what the hotel was capable of handling. Because I think the Horsemen were about 3 days away from having an actual G-Con. Cosmic G-Con, instead of Jeremy doing it Wednesday, having it Friday at CarverCon would have been, oh my God. They had the area to do it. Yep. There was people there to watch it. It would have been, so I would love to see that happen.
I would be shocked.
Maybe next year.
Shocked. If next year they didn't reveal the cosmic wave there.
Even if Jeremy's not there, because I know they're worried about connections and Wi-Fi and whatnot and having good because of PowerCon, I guess there was some bad stuff that happened. Technical issues. Even to know that it's like on like a projection screen or something, and we can watch it all together, and maybe them have a camera on us like they did that first year. Mike, remember at the G-Con at the studio in 21 where they had a camera on all the group of people watching the reveals happen. It was an 8-second delay.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool to watch, to see that. Yeah. Even to do something like that. Oh my God, that would be amazing.
I think they're going to embrace this because this literally is the second largest Legion's focused con out there. And it was just its first year. Yeah. They're going to have to embrace this con because it's all Legions.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah,
and sure. I mean, oh my gosh, there were so many people in the lobby talking Friday night and Saturday night. could you imagine? We wouldn't have been able to shut up with the reveals that they revealed on Wednesday. If that would have happened on Friday there at the con, I mean, we might not have went to bed. I mean, we would have stayed
Exciting.
talking, you know.
So this con is just going to grow, and grow. It really is. And if the Horsemen do this, it's going to explode. It's going to explode quicker than what Brian thinks.
Yeah.
So we keep our fingers crossed there that happens. But totally Legions focused. Every table. The only table that I saw that wasn't necessarily Legions focused might have been the young lady selling the dragon dice things, dice holders.
I mean, there was Steve
because they're coming out with an RPG game.
Come on, Mike. It's Mythic Adjacent.
Yes, it is Mythic Adjacent.
It is. Well, I mean, Steve Mank was there, and he had,
everything. He has everything.
Yeah, he had all the modern and whatnot. I even bought a Mezco war paint.
But he has a ton of Legions too.
But he also has Legions as well.
Is that Mezco Conan not so awesome, man?
I haven't opened it.
Oh, Brad!
I literally bought it and I set it to the side. Lauren's looking at me crazy.
Oh, you have to open it.
Says I have a problem.
You have to open it.
Okay, so it's cool. It's good.
Oh, it's fantastic. So far, it's one of my figures of the year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
Especially if you're an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan and you're a Conan fan. Oh. Now just give me Subotai and give me Valeria with a war paint. And then Mezco, give me Thorgrim, give me Rexor, and give me Thulsa Doom, and I will be a happy camper. Hell, throw in the Wizard.
I didn't really care for the Super 7, but
no, I didn't collect this.
I like NECA, but NECA's the old stuff with statues. I'd like to see them have the license and redo that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But they definitely. They probably will.
I hope so. God, I hope so.
Well, they got what's coming up? The Pit Fight or the Pit Fighter?
Oh, I already have that on reserve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-order.
I wanted to wait to get this one to see how I feel about the Pit Fighter. So if you're saying it's what it is,
once you open it, you're going to be like, "Let me go pre-order the Pit Fighter."
Okay.
And it's available at Articulated Empire right now. Steve.
There you go.
Nice.
Shout out to you, Steve. Well, I just got my Ashes of Agbendor in today. First time.
I just literally got a package from Bofo Toys, which is my Ashes.
Nice.
I'm missing 2 things, which I have from Big Bad, which are on their way. So
yeah, me too. I'm missing the Centaur and I'm missing Sway, and I have those coming by Friday.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have Keopacha and the goblins coming from Big Bad.
Nice.
And everything else came from Bofo, which was nice.
Good.
He's from Ohio. Retailer.
Nice.
Mike Buck, if you don't know him in the Cabal.
Mike Buck. Okay.
Mike.
Yeah, I'll check him out. Yeah.
Oh my God, he's so nice. He wrote me a nice little letter saying I'm the best. And I'm like, yes.
Broder of Biongar.
I know everyone's probably getting letters like, he wrote I'm the best. And like, what? No, I'm the best.
So CarverCon, guys, I'm urging everybody who did not go this year to go next year. You will not be disappointed. And for everybody who went this year to go next year, we are going to have to jump on that hotel room, Brad, for that.
Yeah, they had rooms. Me and Mike, now obviously me and Mike are from Ohio. We only live, Mike's less than 2 hours away. I'm about 2 hours exactly. We decided to not stay and just go home every night. So we did spend 2 hours driving there, 2 hours back.
Huge mistake. Huge.
Now you save money on
Sure.
hotel, but at the same time, we may have missed out on some
A lot of community fellowship.
time. Now, that's why Saturday night, your boy stayed up until 1:30 in the morning, kicking it with the fellow Cabal members. And then they're like, Brad, you go into your room? And I'm like, no, I'm driving 2 hours home. That's how Gen
that's what
X
a man
does
does.
it, bitch.
That's how Broder does it, man.
And,
Drive home 2 hours, brother.
Travis Bowles' son said something like that. He's like, dude, you fucking millennial Gen Xers are crazy.
That's funny.
You're out here kicking it until almost 2 a.m. He's like, and then you're going to drive 2 hours home from here?
Yeah.
And
When
I'm
I went
like,
to Toylanta,
I'm sleeping in my own bed tonight.
yeah, when I went to Toylanta, I got up. I left at 3:00 in the morning. I got to Toylanta by like 11, and then we stayed for a few hours and drove back. I didn't get home till like 1 in the morning. So, but hey, it was worth it, man. I got everything I wanted. So,
Yeah. Curtis is so right here in what he's saying. It's just I can't say enough. It is the largest Legions focused con of the year, other than Legions Con. So, and we got it right here in Ohio. So suck it, all the other 49 states, baby. You can take PowerCon and shove it up your ass. We got CarverCon. That's all I got to say.
Now, I wish Mo2 Fest was in Columbus, because that would help me on about an hour and a half longer. So, so let's see if we can get that closer.
No offense. I wish Mo2 Fest was in Orlando. So,
yeah, because you'd be right in there.
Yeah, we get nothing down here except for MegaCon, and MegaCon's too much.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that, though. But
it's a great con, but there's just so many
people.
There's just so many people there, you can barely walk. It's just crazy.
Something like MegaCon, you would have the Four Horsemen there. Is there anybody else that's Legions focused there with tables? See, that's the thing.
Yeah, Slap Happy Toys was there for a street team a couple years ago. But this year there wasn't anything. I didn't even go to MegaCon this year. It wasn't worth my time.
Yeah.
I agree with J Mac. The venue, he says, I will never miss CarverCon. Always a fun time. Beautiful venue as well. The venue was very beautiful. Like I said, it's out in the middle of nowhere, kind of. You know what I mean? It's not like you're surrounded by city. It's kind of you're off the beaten path a little bit, and it's kind of nice. You know.
Did you tell Lauren about the basket building? That could be the Legions ladies' home corporate office.
Yeah, obviously, Longenberger is like a couple miles up the street. Oh, her grandma was in one of the founding sales.
No shit.
Females at Longenberger, yeah.
Sales reps, cool.
So when you drive, I know Mike or Brian put up the pictures of the basket, but when literally it's next to the highway when I was coming in, so like it's right there, and I had never seen it before, even living in Ohio, and I drove by, and me and Mike are like, holy shit, because Mike's like, get off the exit, let's go look at it, and I'm like, then we're like, well, you know what, I mean, it is right there, it's pretty damn big, holy shit. So it was cool. I'm glad to see that they were able to get a picture in front of it, because it is something to experience. It's just one of those things you got to go look and see,
So let's transition here to what's up, Brian? Let's transition here into the next bit of news, and that is everything has been sent that's been being shipped by the studio to people has been shipped, other than they're now starting to ship the first 10 years books. So you should have everything. If you don't have it, contact Four Horsemen Studios. If you don't have the book yet, I don't have my book yet, they're just starting to ship that now, the first 10 years book. And I'm telling you guys, as soon as I get my first 10 years books, I'm shutting everything down for a day or two. No one's going to hear from me. I'm just going to sit in my backyard. I'm going to get some wine, and I'm going to just read that book. Suck it, Val. Yeah, there you go. We're going with there you go. There you freaking go. Yeah. Val Staples, you played FF. Now it's the carve there. But I don't know about you guys. The majority of what I collect is Four Horsemen Studio product. So if you're going to give me a con, and now we're transitioning back shit. If you're going to give me a con that's totally Four Horsemen Studios adjacent, meaning Carver Con and Legion's Con, I'm going to those two cons. Boom.
Yeah.
Done deal.
And we like Muskegon. Muskegon's cool, but boy, Carver was pretty cool.
Yeah, Carver was just fucking. Now, Mesquite Con, don't get me wrong. If you haven't been to Mesquite Con, go to Mesquite Con, especially if you have a wife and she likes to go with you. Like you and Lauren, if you guys can get to Mesquite Con has maybe 15 Legion
I don't even know if it's
focus tables. Well, maybe it's maybe 10, okay? And the rest of it's more of like a craft type show where your significant other would probably have a blast at it. So heads up with Pete McCarthy. If you guys if you're ever going to take your wife or your significant other to a con, is definitely get out to that.
Real quick, Lauren was unable to make it. We had some unfortunate events happen here at the house. One of our cats didn't make it. It passed away. And,
sorry to hear that.
And what's funny is it was actually a cat that I had a tribute made from Eric Miller. So this was...
that looks like him too.
It does, yeah. It doesn't really do him any justice. That was Billy. Big Billy, but Billy, and obviously Billy is holding what? Obviously,
Nice,
that's what he told. I mean, he has the flame, but he has gone to the Rainbow Bridge.
Well, condolences to you and Lauren on that. You never want to lose a pet.
No, so she was unable to make it. So yes, definitely probably see her there next year for sure. Now, there is one thing that Mesquite-Con does that if we don't get that I'd like to see at CarverCon, which is if we don't have a G-Con to go to on Friday, I would like to see some sort of Ohio Mythic meetup type of thing. Like, not to say it's all for about giving out stuff, but because that's what my wife's going to kill me podcast people do, but some sort of Ohio Midwest meetup on Friday night somewhere in the hotel where we could all gather and sit down, kind of like we do at Muskegon. Would be awesome.
Brad.
Now we kind of were doing that in the bar area, but to know that maybe we were maybe at all in one place would be great.
So, Brad, why doesn't the Lair team up with Brian and CarverCon and kind of head up a Mythic meetup on Friday night at the hotel for next year and see what we can get donated as prize giveaways and all that. Now, I'm not a good public speaker, but if you could be the Pete McCarthy there, Brad, which I know you could, I don't see why we couldn't pull that off.
Yeah, and if they want me to do the speaking or pass off the
stuff, we'd need you. We'd have to have someone on it.
I mean, get people up or do something. We'll find something to do. I mean, even if I have to go up there and do a roast like they do.
Yeah, there you go.
I will spend all year long coming up with the most horrendous, most foul jokes. And then my wife's gonna kill me, wouldn't show up, and I'd be like, damn it, it was all for them. I
Yeah.
had like 10 jokes on Steve and Pete alone.
So we're gonna definitely have to look into that, Brad. Now the next order of business with the news
Did
is
you see this? I'll pitch in a dio to give away for sure.
There you go, Mr.
there's our first. There's our first, and the dio's going to be fire. Okay, Mr. C, we got you on Instagram, so Brad will have to get a hold of you. First off, we've got to see if we can pull this off, which I don't know if we
Well,
can.
I'm wondering if would it be something where we would do it in that con room, because there was that other
It
side.
would be in the con room. Yeah, the back.
So like after the vendors are done setting up, we could just all walk over to the one side and sit down on some chairs and just hang out in that little area or something.
You have fans now. If Brian wants everything to be a surprise and people out of the con room, then we would just have to get
we have to tarp that
room within
Oh,
the
you can get the hotel to tarp that area off.
Yeah.
And
Well, they have right behind it. They have those black
Yeah.
curtains. So I mean, if we can move those curtains to the other side,
yeah.
and put that up, and then we can be on that other side. That would be cool. I don't know. This is something to think about.
Yeah.
Okay, the last bit of news, guys, is you only have till Sunday to get the new Cosmic Wave pre-ordered. Sunday evening, and that would be Mortal Thorn, book 1. So jump on it if you love robots and sci-fi.
That would be next Sunday, though.
Yeah,
Next
it's
Sunday.
this coming Sunday, correct?
No, next
No.
Sunday. It's the 2nd of August.
Oh, I thought it was this coming. Okay,
No.
I'm wrong. You got a little less than 2 weeks then.
Yep. Are you guys all in on this, or what are you getting?
I'm all in.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go on all in.
Yeah.
'Cause it's-
I'm gonna
And we
go
got to
all
see-
in. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
all
we got
in,
to
and I'm
see
gonna
this
get
guy.
about 20 brainers.
No shit.
Let me
See,
go back
I'm
here.
like quite a few robots.
I want brainers like there's no tomorrow, because I'm gonna make my own Borg army, my own cosmic
Oh,
Borg
there he
army.
is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I want my own
love that figure.
robot army, and I have to make a T-800.
Oh yeah,
Oh, my
for sure. And you can do it with the skeleton. I mean, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna load up on the robots too. The robots and the Macrodicons are the two that I'm gonna load up on the most.
Yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah, we got to see Globulon.
Yeah.
And who was the other one? We got to see what, Vortex?
Yeah, and you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of the old Micronaut Aliens
Oh,
line.
the Micronauts. Yeah. You're right.
I feel like when I look at his hands and his feet, they totally remind me of those bad guys from the Power Lords figures that they made.
There you go.
I can't think of their
Power
name. They start
Lord
with
too, yeah.
They start with a G, like
Mhm.
Grigors or Gregtors or something. I don't know what they were.
Yeah.
I never had any. I had the 2 Power Lord figures, the 3 and 3.
He also gives me those Brainiac exoskeleton Super Friend vibes too, from back in the Super Friend days. The whole exoskeleton Brainiac. So I love it. This figure is so
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I'm digging them.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Yeah, Schmerb said that the Globulus one was amazing. Like he's how big he is.
Yeah, he's one of those figures that I was like, kind of like, I gotta see that in person.
Same. I'm the same.
And it was funny that he was there
He's
because I
pretty
didn't know
cool.
how I was gonna. Yeah, I didn't know how I was gonna feel about him being translucent like that. But actually seeing this brain coming out of that translucent, like in person, like really, or that skull, really, like, oh, Mike, what do you got? Let me make you big.
That's the Micronaut
Oh,
alien
yeah.
that
Yeah.
dude reminds me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I used to have him. Yeah.
I used to have him too.
Yeah.
I still do. I just don't know where he's at.
Schmerber is here. Quick grab. Oh yeah, here we go. His brainer is okay. I prefer Honora.
No
Oh my
brainer,
God.
no brainer talking crap. No.
Hold on here. I did like
Honora. Oh God.
Honora.
Well,
Honora's cool.
I
She's a
think
1.0 though, Mike. She's a 1.0.
yeah, she is.
Come on,
Look at
Mike.
her.
She's a 1.0.
No.
Oh,
She's
man,
an
she looks
Amazon
cool.
1 point. Get out of here. Get out.
Oh, she looks cool, man.
My legions has no women.
Uh-huh.
This, I mean, dude,
man.
she really could be like a mythic character.
Oh yeah, for sure. 100%.
I mean, that to me, like, is like total mythic, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah. She's great.
No, she does nothing. She's the one figure that does absolutely nothing for me.
Oh my god, that's great. Now she's beautiful too. I mean,
Yeah, she is.
Beautiful. Yeah, she's beautiful. I dig her.
Oh, hey, guess what? I went down to my action figure room the other day when I was setting up Mr. C's Dio and all that. And there we go. There was probably the only figures that had fallen down, the 2.0 females, and they were all 2.0 females. There was like 5 of them I had to set back up. And each time I had to say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I got Lucretia down at the bottom there, and I'm like, you can suck it, vampire lady.
Just stay down.
For me, it's my elves. My elves always fall.
Yeah,
It's always my elves.
Yeah, I didn't have any 1 or 2.0 males fall for some reason. Maybe the females are protesting against the Casper.
I had an Armory Knight fall from the 3rd shelf, and he took a dive, but luckily he didn't break.
Yeah, what sucks is when all the Shadow Warriors fall over,
Yeah.
and then they knock over all my Poxus Minotaurs.
That's the worst.
Or my they knock over all the hoof figures like Azar.
Oh, the hoofed, yeah. Yeah, the hoof ones always fall too, especially when the weather gets hot.
I would say Brad is probably getting excited because Asterion, Brute Scale, Legacies is coming at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know that's coming. Yeah, that's for sure coming. I hate to say, I'd like to see Aetheron first.
I think we're going to see Aetheron and Xylona first just because they announced them like almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd like to see that first. But after that, yes, bring on the new V2 Asterion.
Can I make a prediction here, guys? And I'll do it right on here. Xylona, and Aetheron next month. Legacies.
Agreed.
Then September, you're going to have the Figura Obscura Halloween drop.
Yep.
Then in October, you're going to have the Graveyard drop.
Yep.
In November, you're going to have the G-Con. And then in December, you're going to have the Christmas Figura drop. Yep. That is the rest of your year. That's all it can be.
Yep. And the Armory.
Go to Vegas, bet on that shit.
Yeah, we don't even know what the Armory is going to be now.
I think we saw a tease, though. I think we saw a tease.
Yeah, we may have saw.
Joe tried to.
Polo tried to downgrade it and say that those were just figures that him and was it Sherry from the studio had painted, and they just wanted to share them. Wanted to share these two figures
right.
that looked like they could have been top candidates for this year's Armory experience. But now, if it does come true, then we know that there was definitely a spark at CarverCon tease, I should say.
It was. I'm hoping it's true, because if it's true, I get to save a little money, because the dwarfs and the goblins can go suck it. Did you hear me, Herb?
But
Did you hear me,
there-
House Seals?
Somebody at the con had a good point and said that they would probably have extension parts in some of the things for people who don't want goblins or dwarves.
They're going to have,
if that was the case.
They're going to have normal size guys too, for sure. Yeah.
But there's no way that Fury Clan and unsubscribing, that Fury Clan and that Goblin is not Armory.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Now, Mike saw Patrick Patterson's response to what he thought.
Oh, he was in heaven.
Yeah. So
he was texting the boys right away. The malignancy admins right away. What is it? What's that to?
It's all like,
Mike, I agree about goblins, but keep dwarfs out of your mouth. But yeah, I that could very well could be it. But yeah, I think we would definitely get normal sized people somewhere.
I think we're going to get 1.0 female, 1.0 male, dwarf, and goblin options.
Yeah,
that's what you're going to get.
That sounds smart.
Yeah. You heard it here.
Something for everybody. Something for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah. But you're right, Mike. It does save me a little bit of money. I went through the armory. I walked out with 18 armory gladiators last year.
Well, they killed me the first year. The Knights is the first time they did it. I went in on it.
Oh,
then last year, I loved Mercurians.
Me too. Mm-hmm.
So they got me good. This year, if they do dwarfs and goblins, we
were what, limited to 2 last year? You were allowed 2 figures at a time
per turn. Yeah.
So Omar, was that you went Saturday and Sunday, a total of
9 times? Yes,
each
sir.
day. Wow.
Yeah. Now by Sunday, most of the parts were gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I walked by Sunday. I laughed. I was like, Jesus. Yeah. Greg had like, this is what you can get.
So Sunday I only went twice, and that was only because I wanted to get some more upper parts and a few other. So I went twice. I wanted to get some more armor and everything. But Saturday I went through 7 times.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I think we got through the news. Oh, by the way, since we were on that real quick, if you go to Legion's Con and you want the armory, I suggest you get in the armory line first, because that stuff will go fast. But they're going to have more product this year, but definitely your Legion's Con figures are still going to be there. Go to the armory first, and then the store. I would even say you could get in line to the store and still get the store figures. So your best bet is the armory.
Yeah.
First.
Now, would you say that the armory line was just as long, if not longer, than the actual horseman line?
It doesn't matter how long the lines were, Brad.
It was long.
Not in any line more than 20 minutes.
Not really. No, I was in the I was pretty far back in the horseman line.
The horseman line took a bit, but the armory line went like that.
And
Greg and Joe were on it, man. They were on it.
Now, I would say the horseman line right at the beginning of the con took a little bit.
Yeah.
But, after a couple hours, you were getting through that thing 20 minutes, half hour.
Yeah.
Curtis says vendors first, then armory second, then the store, and exclusives way later.
Okay, so he brings up something. He brings up a point that we're going to hit right here. Okay. There is so much new Four Horsemen product at Legion's Con, and I understand it. They need it to pay for the con. Okay, that I cannot really vend with the vendors I'm buying Legion's Con stuff. Now, I am getting capes off of Darla this year because Darla's capes are the shit. They are so fucking... And she's making a new white and black cape that, Darla, if you're listening, we need to call that the Ghost Cape. The Ghost Cape for the CASP. See if we can do that, baby. I'm going to pick up those, but other than that, I will be buying Legion's Con stuff. That's why Carver Con is so important to me now, because I actually can support the vendors there because I'm not picking much up from the studio there.
Yeah.
Swindle Lex says, I got in the armory line at 6 a.m. Took me 20 minutes to get in. Was about 30 people deep at
I was
6
in the
a.m.
same line as you, Swindle X. Yep.
Yeah, I Mike, that's what you did. You got in the armory, I think, and I got into the horseman line.
I'm so glad I got into the armory because that shit
Same.
went fast.
It went fast.
Yeah, I told myself I would buy. I even said that to Mike. I said, I'm not getting the armory line. I'll buy the pre-built figures next year when they have them available, and that's what I did. And then they gave us the extra ones, which have some of the exclusive parts, which was cool. So obviously we were able to buy those as well. But the first year of nights, I was really into those, and I ended up selling. I ended up doing giveaways and selling them, and now I'm down to one armory night from the first year.
Wow.
And I'm like, damn. Now I'm starting to think, damn. You know, I maybe should have kept some of those leather ones, or who knows? I mean, on that. All right.
I got to show off real quick Darla's cape. It is on a current custom I am doing for Skeletor. And look at this freaking cape. Oh my God. Just amazing. Now what I'm going to do, I already got the feet, and you can see one hand painted up. You can see the feet are already painted up and sealed. So the thing that's going to be hard for me, I'm buying a Dremel that Curtis recommended. This head is going to have to replace the Valak head in there. I've already popped the Valak head out, so that just pops right out. But I'm going to have to Dremel a lot of that out.
G says, not my Skeletor.
Well, that's okay, G. It's my Skeletor, baby.
That's right.
And look at that. Look at that loincloth.
Here, I'll make you big. Hold on there.
Look at that loincloth. Have you ever seen that in Legion?
That looks custom to me.
It is, but it's all Legion's parts. I want all Legion's parts for my He-Man and Skeletor. The only thing that's going to be on my He-Man and Skeletor that is not Legion's parts is this wonderful cape by the Cape Master, Darla Ackerman.
Darla says, thank you, Michael.
You are welcome.
G says, that's looking amazing, Mike.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Ooh, my first stop is Arthur Zorn's table.
God, he's
pretty sick. Shit.
Dude.
You know what? If you're a customizer, though, you're into the 3D printing, or you're into like some sort of customizing painting and stuff, Curtis is right. Because when me and Mike were vendors, obviously me and Mike didn't sell big things like that, but people weren't rushing over to our table to get Legion's Lair stickers. But there were times where when the doors would open, I would go over to Eric Miller's table, or some of my Noah Pratt, want to get some premium heads painted up for $40, which are awesome. But a lot of people, but that's the thing, like the best heads, if that's what you want, they're gone. Like they're if that's what you want. I mean, if Eric Miller says, hey, I have these 20 heads, they're going to be for sale, like, and you want that head, like, you better be in line to go into the vendor booth and shoot your ass over. It's going to be gone. I messed up one year. I was sitting there talking to Mike. The doors opened, And it was literally like 5 after. And I go, oh my God, I go to Eric Miller's table. And I went over there and like everything was gone.
Wow.
And I'm like,
Eric is so damn good. Oh my God. Damn good. And it shows why the Horsemen pulled him in full time as a painter to their studio. I mean, oh my God. Just phenomenal.
I hate being the one, because when we were vendors, you know, I hated being the one to ask to buy somebody's stuff on Friday night when you're selling. A lot of people don't care. They just want a sale. But, you know, a lot of the stuff I get it, they've made it for the community, you know. So there would be times where I would wait until the doors would open, then I'd walk over, you know, and be like, ha, ha, ha.
So we got to shout out real quick. If you go to Legion's Con, if you go to the Art by Ackerman table, not only can you get these wonderful capes, but you have to get yourself paintbrushes. So the paintbrushes I use, I'm stocking up on Ackerman's because it will be the paintbrushes I use in my retirement customizing. Boy, it's not showing up there. And this is, he signed one for me that said titties. And they had D's in the titties, 2 double D's in each titty 5 times. So get yourself these things, man. Each year, I think I'm going to buy a couple packs from them. Stock up. I'll never have to worry about brushes. Okay, guys, let's get, is that all the news? Do you guys have anything else news-wise?
I don't.
Legion Kings tonight at what, 9:30?
9:30. Legion's Kings at 9:30 tonight. Greg will not be on, so Mr. Curtis Ackerman.
We'll plug it again before we leave.
Yeah.
Nice. Brad, can you do me a big favor? Can you shout out the chat and then we'll get into this interview?
I can. Let me go back up to the top. Let's see who we had here. First, we had Curb saying, "Get them swords a swinging. You're about to enter the lair, the Legion's lair." JMax77 says, "Good evening." Then obviously we had Mr. C. Good. He says, "Evening, gents. It was great finally meeting you guys at CarverCon. It sure was. You're such a hell of a guy. Such a nice guy." JD Gibson, "Hello, my mythic friends." We obviously got some Twizzlers from Tyler himself. Good evening, everyone.
Oh, God, he was awesome.
The lovely Lauren Jones. Art by Ackerman. Hello. James Studio. Alberto. He says, "What's up, fellas?"
Oh.
And we had the Darla Ackerman. Kevin McCoy says, "Hey, guys."
What's up, Kevin?
Collectible fun. What's up, fellas? Legions collectors. Yo. What's up, y'all? Terrence. Hello, all.
Got good seeing him at Carver.
Yes. Hello, Brad. Hello, Mike. Hello,
Nice.
Omar.
What's up, G?
Yeah. It's funny. Dub had a problem with his car as soon as they got into Ohio. And when I went out into the parking lot, Geisekwe, it literally is walking underneath the car standing up. He can fit under the car standing up, looking at it. It was something to see. It was really impressive.
Brian Carr. What's up, Brad? What's up, Mike? What's up, Omar?
Well, I want to do keep on going. I got to shout out Dub.
Then we seen him earlier. Swindlex. Hello. Jesse Marshall. Good evening, everyone. Make sure I don't miss nobody. J-Mac. And then we had New to Mythics. Curtis is being ordinary. He says, "Hello, my boy, Jawasakwe."
Oh,
Mike, what do you? Oh, yes.
Oh shit.
Yes, you're gonna make me want to go.
Dub 3 gave this to me. I did not get to say thank you to him because Trevor gave it to me. But thank you, Dub. I appreciate that. Look how freaking awesome that is. And Brett Stoddard gave me these. Look at
Oh,
that.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude. Yeah, we don't talk about Rex
Trevor.
Trevor. Cigar, you know.
Yes.
It says great seeing Brad and Mike at the CarverCon. It was great seeing you.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Did I miss anyone? Come on. I think I got everyone. Oh, sorry. I thought I saw Titty Talk. Somebody was talking Titty Talk. Oh, Ruben Media. Good evening, guys.
Hey,
Actually, I
Ruben.
bought it for you. Wait a minute. Oh, he says, actually, I bought it for you from Dub.
Oh,
See?
well,
My man.
shoot. Thank you so much, Trevor. You are the best, my friend. I so appreciate that, man.
Well, Trevor, did you buy mine then? Because Dub came up to me. You must have bought it. Look at this stud with his women.
Hell yeah. That's great.
Dude, thank you so much, Trevor. I appreciate that. I appreciate Dub for making that and Trevor getting it for me. That is awesome.
Those are my women. Of course, I put it up there behind me with my women.
Well, you know what this means. At Legion's Con with the Legion's Lair bar upstairs that we had last year, Trevor's going to have to come visit. And we're going to have to get him some drinks at the Lair bar.
I don't know if the Lair bar. Trevor seems like he's a. I don't want to get this wrong. I'm going to say a bourbon guy.
Well, you know what?
I
think
he seems like a bourbon.
Tell me that my drinks weren't fantastic. You can't do it.
Oh, they were good. Especially with the Twizzler straws where it was at too. Because it was the stir, and then it was my straw, and then it was like, then I just ate it. It was like a sweet treat.
You got some drinks coming your way.
Gee, you can come to the Lair bar. Thank you, dude. Oh, that's good time.
Yeah. Now I'll have to get the drinks for you off the counter because you won't be able to reach up there, buddy.
Don't worry about it. Gee, he'll hand them down to you after he makes.
You'll have to lift them up so he can sit on the tall boys.
Oh my God. Okay, guys. Was that it with the shout outs?
Yeah, that's it.
We better get into this interview because I definitely want to listen to Legion's Kings at 9:30. My friend, let me do an introduction here, okay? We have Omar Muniz with us straight from Orlando, Florida. He's been in the community about a year and a half, and he has made an absolute impact in the Legion's community. He is a Four Horsemen Studio fan and collector, but you might know him best from Legion's Kings, which is a show that will come on right after this show. Him and Smurb. Well, we'll have you talk about Legion's King a little bit later. But what a good dude, and I cannot wait to see you at Legion's Con, my friend.
I can't either.
I want to start this interview on a really good note here, okay?
Okay.
I want to say wholeheartedly, go Bucks.
Boo!
Now, Omar, you're a fan of the U. And if people don't know what team that is, I understand, because who would know who would even want to know about the Miami Hurricanes? But I mean, it's okay. They are called the U.
I like Jimmy John.
They have a big U on their helmet. How long have you been a fan of the Miami Hurricanes?
Since 1981.
Wow.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah. I started watching football around 1980, watched NFL first, and then started watching college football and immediately fell in love with Miami Hurricanes. I grew up in Miami. So for me, it was Dolphins and Hurricanes. That's all it was. Dolphins and Hurricanes.
Dan Marino. That
Dan
was
Marino,
the
Dan Marino is my favorite football player of all time. I worship the
84.
altar of Dan Marino. And since Dan Marino's left, the Dolphins haven't been shit. So, it's tough to be a Dolphins fan. But the Hurricanes, I'll tell you what, it was a heartbreaker at the national championship game last season, but we made it there. Everyone was talking about how we shouldn't have been in the playoffs and everything else, and we beat everybody to get in there. So
you guys did do a very good job, but I do you remember 2002?
Oh yeah, when we got robbed. I totally remember.
No.
That pass interference was bullshit. You know it.
That wasn't baby.
Was intense though. You got to admit that
Maurice Claret and all that.
Maurice Claret smacked your guys' ass.
No, that game should have been over with. Ken Dorsey played a masterful game. That game should have been over with. We were the national champions. We got robbed.
Tell you the truth, I watched the overtime again just recently.
Yeah.
Ken had to have been tired going into that because he did not look in that overtime. He did not look as sharp as what he was earlier in the game.
I think when you replay that game, you see that their heart was taken out of it the minute that penalty happened and they went into overtime, and where Ohio State tied the game up. So I think they kind of just the energy was just sapped out of them. I could tell just by watching. I remember watching it there, and I'm like, come on, man. That was just as big as a heartbreaker as this past national championship. I almost cried. I was like, man.
So
we should have beaten Indiana, man. But I'm a huge Hurricanes fan. I mean, I am passionate.
Nice. You had the Hurricanes, probably the best offense in college football, go up against the Buckeyes, the best defense, and it was a game.
Game.
So you know what? I'm glad to see Miami back because they were kind of gone for a while.
Mike,
well, you know why they were gone? They got rid of Jimmy.
Yeah. Did you hear the news?
What's the news?
Miami may join the Big Ten in 2028.
I think I heard that from you, possibly. That would be amazing.
That means they would play Ohio State every year.
Yeah.
How freaking cool would that be? You know what? The Big Ten is the best conference in football. The SEC was 10 years ago. The Big Ten is now. And people are actually seeing that now. And these teams are wanting to come in. You know what the best move Notre Dame could make? The best move Notre Dame could make is come into the Big Ten with Miami.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. But they refuse to do that because they make more money on TV deals without being in a conference. But it's their fault that they don't make the playoffs last year. But it's their fault that they didn't make the playoffs because they weren't in a conference.
There you go.
Plain and simple.
There you go.
Football talk on the layer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're done.
To you.
Omar.
Yes.
What got you into action figure collecting as an adult, and how long have you been collecting?
So I collected a lot when I was a kid, and I took a break when I went to college. I didn't collect a lot, probably throughout the 90s, a dabble here and there. I collected a lot of wrestling figures. That I always collected since I was a kid. But like small little things, Power of the Force got me back into it in the late 90s with the movies, with Star Wars. And then it was mostly the 90s were more of my comic book phase and the 2000s were more of my video game phase. So I only dabbled. Then around 2018, I started collecting Marvel Legends. And I once the pandemic hit is when I started going full blown on toys back again. And I remember going to MegaCon in 2019, right before, it was a year before the pandemic. And it was the first time I ever saw Mythic Legion figures. And they caught my eye, but they were so expensive. And at the time, 2019, a figure $60-$70. This guy is a secondhand. He was selling them for $60-$70. And it was the Coliseum wave. And I remember seeing Man,
Oh
that
my
is my
God.
favorite. That's I wish back
That
then
was like the best way.
Omar 2026 would have known back then. I would have bought every single one of them. The Coliseum Orc, Halmir, Rhaegor, Romulus. I mean, it goes
Best
on.
wave.
I would
Best-
best wave. Absolutely. I would have bought them all. But I didn't. I stuck with my Marvel Legends. And then once the pandemic hit, I started collecting Marvel Legends more. I started collecting DC McFarlane. I started collecting G.I. Joe Classified. And then later on, the big one came, and that was Four Horsemen.
Nice. Shout out to V Dog. So V Dog and him and Cullen put together a birthday surprise that Omar, Brad, and I were also involved in. But they were the heads in putting together a birthday surprise, birthday present for Corn Boy. And if you're on the Cabal, you got to see that video and everything. And he was really
He was
touched
really happy about it.
by everything that they did. And
Now, when he pulled out that 4X shirt, Corn Boy has lost a lot of weight because that shirt looked like it was huge. I mean, the 3X looked like it was big, but like I'm thinking he's definitely lost some weight. That's for sure. That's good. It really is.
well, yeah, it's
I'd like to see him never fit in that 4X ever.
Yeah.
Put that thing up on the wall as
That's
like
what I was going to say. Put it in a
you know,
picture frame and just stick it on
like
the wall.
exactly, and wear that 3X.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you don't want to be in that 4X.
the only thing they screwed up on V Dog and Cullen. The only thing they screwed up on is he got Brontis picture and stuff instead of scapular. I mean, come on. That's a major screw up, guys.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It was.
I didn't get the memo, right?
Yeah. Wouldn't that have been hilarious if you opened it up and the T-shirt had freaking Broder and Scapular on it?
So Corn Boy was on the lair, and he said his second favorite Legion's character is Scapular, and then he said his first, of course, is Brontis, who reminds him of the Thing. And I think Brontis was made as like a soft tribute to the Thing.
That's cool. I see the resemblance now. I'm looking at him right now. Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, let's get into the next question here, my friend. How did you come to start collecting Four Horsemen studio product?
So during the pandemic, I started watching YouTube videos of toy reviewers, and I never did that before. So I was watching Dave from Displaying Model Behavior, and then the algorithm then led me to Kyle Peterson. Watched Kyle Peterson. The algorithm then led me to Nerdzoic and Matt Big Nerdy. And he had like a special on the Four Horsemen. He went to the Legion's Con in 2022. I think it was at the old hotel at the time. And so he had like a whole video, and I watched it, and I was like, "Oh man, that's really, really cool." And then he had some specials on some of the Mythic Legion figures, and I remember seeing them back at MegaCon. So, but I was like, I didn't want to get into the line because it was just too deep, and I was like, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. So he did another special on Cosmic Legions. So there were like 2 waves in, and they were having a sale at BBTS or like 20% off. So I said, you know what, maybe I'll dabble in Cosmic Legions because I love sci-fi. So my first introduction into the Four Horsemen was buying Cosmic Legion figures.
Damn.
So yeah, so I bought my first 4 Cosmic Legion figures. I think it was Canix Ball, Sligor Rex, Oleg Thygar, and High Warden Slug. I mean, I went right for the jugular right in the beginning.
I would say those are great ones right there.
Yeah, so I got those 4 first, and then after that, I was hooked. I started buying more, and then I was down to the last 3, which were the Sphexians. And then I remember Big Nerdy had opened up the Nerdzoic store, and I went in there, and they were mixed. The Cosmic and the Mythics were mixed. And then I started looking at the Mythic Legion figures, and one caught my eye, and that was Thrace Wraithhailer. And the reason behind that is because there was a movie called Bright on Netflix with the ogres and the elves were part of it. Will Smith was a cop. Did you ever see that movie?
Why does that
I
sound
have
real
not.
familiar?
Check it out. So it's a modern day movie where orcs and elves were a part of it, and the main villain in it was Numi Rapace as an elf, and she looked just like Thrace Wraithaler, and I drew her. Like I was drawing her and doing everything else because I loved that. I loved her look. I was like, man, this is great. And Thrace reminded me of her, and I was like, I automatically was hooked on that figure. But I waited a few days. Actually, I waited about a few weeks. And then finally I went back and I said, screw it, I'm going to buy it. So I bought her. I don't ever buy one figure at a time. I always buy 2 or 3 figures at a time. That's just me. So I bought her, the Gladiator Legion Builder, and the Dark Templar Legion Builder. I bought those were my 3 first Mythic Legion figures. And after that, I was hooked.
So those were the deluxe. Was that the deluxe or no?
No, they weren't the deluxe. They were just the normal Legion Builders.
Okay.
Just the plain old Legion Builders. And that's when the Poxes wave had come out. It hadn't been out very long. So I started then going from there. And then I remember after that, I bought the War of the Ether Blade, Gorgo and Attila 2-pack. Then I started buying other figures from there. And then before I knew it, there was I got into Mythics probably like around June of 2024. I was collecting Cosmics in January of 2024. So Mythics was around June, and right after Ashes of Agbendor ended is when I first went on the website for the first time. So what's up, Larry? Went on for the first time. So they had an in-stock sale in July. It was early July, and they had like the Arethyr wave, Alithia wave, Legion Builder reinforcements wave, All-Stars 4 and 5. And this was the first time I ever went to an in-stock sale. So I didn't know it was a bloodbath, right? So I walked in there. I'm like, and I was in the middle of a meeting, right? And so I was like, I excused myself from the meeting, went in there, got on my phone, and I started ordering. I had Arethyr, I had Alithia. By the time I went to go check out, all that stuff was gone. So I went back, got All-Stars 4, All-Stars 5. I got the reinforcements wave, and then I picked up a couple extras like Skullman and Demistros and a couple other guys. And yeah, that was my first big haul of Legion figures. And after that, that was it, man. I just started collecting them left and right, and I haven't stopped.
So how long have you been on the Cabal? And how did you find the Cabal?
So I joined the Cabal in January of 2025. I hesitated at first because I'm not big into Facebook. So I kind of was like, I don't really know if I want to. Yeah, I had a Facebook page, but I hardly ever went on it. Finally, after a few people were saying, hey, check out the Cabal and everything else, I said, you know what, screw it. Let me go join the Cabal. And when I joined the Cabal, man, everybody was so nice. Everybody's so welcoming. And I mean, automatically right there, I helped put together a Mythic meetup for MegaCon in Orlando in 2025. And we had like 25 people there, including Jeremy and George and Jim and a few others. And so we did that. I set up the whole restaurant. I set up everything. And yeah, and I barely knew anybody. So, but I found out that there were people that lived in Orlando, like Chris James and Joe Russo and stuff. And I got together with them. And yeah, it was cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
What other toy lines do you collect that are not Mythic or not 4 Horsemen lines
right now?
Yeah.
Operation Monster Force.
Nice.
Love Operation Monster Force. Anything adjacent to Fresh Monkey Fiction, so Crimson Moon, Soldiers of Fortune, the new one that's coming out, the Larry Hama one, I want to get that. Anything Operation Monster Force. I collect some Masters of the Universe, depends on the figure. I dabble here and there. Some G.I. Joe Classified, some Marvel Legends. I don't collect DC McFarlane anymore because they're pretty much out of the game. I collect a little bit of Savage Crucible, a little bit of Alverse, because I'm a military. I love military figures, so I just love the military lines. And some Loose Collector. Like I collect the monsters in Loose Collector, the Crypt. So yeah, and Sesray Studios, a little bit of Sesray Studios. But my collection is mostly Mythic Legions, Cosmic. It's all Horsemen. That's 90% of my collection.
Yeah, it's amazing when you pick up these, you will pick up a Legion's figure, and the quality on it is so good compared to Mattel and Hasbro figures.
100%.
Just, and I'm glad to see independent toy makers that the Horsemen are supporting are following suit with the quality of their figures, like Armies of Ashmore.
Yeah.
Chef's Kiss.
Love.
Let's talk Legion's Kings.
Okay.
So tell us, what is Legion's Kings and how did it start?
So Legion's Kings, it's funny how it started. I went to Legion's Con for the first time last year. And I remember, so what I started doing is I started watching all the shows. I was watching you guys, I was watching Curtis's shows, I was watching Dork Lair, New to Mythics, I was watching Mythic Conversations, all that stuff. I never really chatted in it. I just watched it, and I started getting all my information through Mythics and everything there. Then I started chatting, and then I was getting answers back, and I started talking to people and everything, and that's how I met Greg. I was chatting with him on New to Mythics, and kind of met him, and met Mark Thomas on Double Jointed and everything else. And then
I didn't get that mosquito, or he would have bit my ass at night. Yeah.
And then I went to Legion's Con, and I remember I parked. I had drove overnight because it was a 16-hour drive from Orlando. I drove overnight. I parked right before G-Con started. I got there like 20 minutes before G-Con started.
Wow.
And the first person I saw in the parking lot was Greg Schmerber. So I met him for the first time in person, and dude gave me a big old hug. I'm like, this guy's giving me a big old hug. I was like, but it's cool. And after that, I felt welcomed at Legion's Con, and I walked in, sat down next to him. We chilled, G-Con and everything, really hit it off with him. Then when I went to the Armory the following day, that's where I met Jay. I met Jay in line, and we just started talking. And we were just talking. Every time I went in line to the Armory, Jay was there. Jay was either standing in front of me or Jay was standing behind me. So every time, so we just kept talking more and more and more and more. And for 2 days, we just talked and we hit it off. And then after that, we all kept in touch. And one night, Schmerber had a show going on, and he was talking to Jay, and I was on the chat, just chatting it up, and they invited me on. So I came on, and the three of us just had really good chemistry, and we just talked for hours. And so then we decided, like a week later, it's like, we need to like maybe do a show, let's get something together. And we're like, yeah. So we were arguing. Yeah. We were talking about movies. We were talking about different toy lines. We were talking about everything, man. But the chemistry was so good, and we all just became friends. I mean, we talk every day. We text each other or send each other shit and whatever else. And, sometimes I'll be on the road talking to Jay for an hour. We hit it off. We're bros now. And we have good chemistry, and I love our show. It's my highlight of the week. So, yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So
that's how it happened.
People find your show on YouTube, and when is it on?
So New to Mythics, go on New to Mythics. Our show is on every Tuesday at 9:30. Now we're eventually going to have our own channel, but right now we're on New to Mythics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And that will be shout out tonight. New to Mythics, 9:30. You will have Legion's Kings.
Yes.
And Schmerb's not going to be there, but Jay and Omar are going to be there, and you're going to have Curtis with you.
Yes. Yep. We will have baby Schmerbs with us.
Nice, baby Schmerbs. Nice. Let's talk Edge Comics.
Yes.
Okay. What is Edge Comics, and how did it start?
So my brother and myself, we were artists, always wanted to have comic books. We were younger. We were always doing art. I do a lot of cartoons. My brother is an artist, and then his son became an artist, Noah, my nephew. We always wanted to start a comic book company. We always wanted to do our own stories. My brother said, let's do it. So he started off with his comic book pennants. Noah created his own character, which was the Scribe. And we just put our money together, and we got it all to, we built the company up and we just started selling comics. And now our comics are in a bunch of comic book shops and we go to cons when we can. And they're doing a great job with theirs. And I'm still working on my story, which is called Access. And I will be working on that and doing a graphic novel for that. So, yeah, if you want, check us out. edgecomics.hub.com is our website, or check us out on Instagram. Just go to Edge Comics and we're there. Yeah. So check us out. And we had the guys on a couple weeks ago on Legion's Kings, and you can pick up the graphic novels at Amazon. Please support independent comics and check us out.
So you guys did work on the Tide Realms Corsairs Kickstarter.
We did.
Which of course funded and all that. And that was some beautiful art.
Thank you.
That was done there.
Yep.
And let's see, you had said, so I'm just trying to get a little better picture of this. Mm-hmm. Your nephew, your brother, and you guys are basically, you all have your own comic series.
Yeah. Mine is more of a story. It's going to be more of a graphic novel story, which I'm working on now. And it's a post-apocalyptic type story. Right, like more of a Mad Max, that kind of setting. But yeah, they have their own comics. They're going right through it. And, I do a lot of writing for them. And yeah, it's just been, we bounce stories and we bounce ideas off of each other. And what I love about Edge Comics is that everything is real world. It's real time. So our comic book characters are going to age with time. It's not like Peter Parker, who was 23 years old back in 1964, is still 23 years old now. You know what I mean? So our comic is very real world, and we deal with a lot of real world issues. So it's an amazing time. It's amazing times, man, for us. We're catching up steam, and we're doing really well right now. And once my story comes out, it's going to be pretty awesome, man. It's going to be nice.
I look forward to reading that. Absolutely. Thank you. And I guess we can do a shout out right now to Legion's Library. Is it Legion's Library?
No, it's Literary Legions.
Literary Legions. Okay.
Yes.
Put on by Schmerber, and you're involved in it, aren't you, Omar?
Yes, I am involved in it. Yes. It's myself, Greg, Cloud, Jesse, and there's a few others. J Fidelity, J-Lo Fidelity just joined. Steph just joined. There's a few others. So it's pretty cool, man. Work at Mark Thomas also is part of it. So we're coming up with some really cool things. And I know it's going to help out too, especially with the RPG coming out as well. So we're going to have some pretty cool stories for that as well.
Nice. I cannot wait. I can't get enough of the reading, the lore, and all that.
Yeah. And Curtis is going to read all of it.
What's that?
And Curtis is going to read all of it because we know.
Oh, you will have Darla read it to him.
Right.
Yeah. We often hear about the positive effects this hobby has had on so many people. Impact. I didn't come here for the privacy agenda.
This guy.
What impact has the Legion's community and Four Horsemen Studios had on you?
So before I was just a toy collector, and that's all I was. I just collected the toys, didn't care about anything else. And now I have a second family. And that's how I feel with the Four Horsemen, with the community, with you guys, with everyone in the chat, with people that watch Legion's Kings, with all the friends that I've met at Legion's Con. I mean, I can't explain enough how important that is when you collect, because it's not just about collecting the toys. It's also about all of us in the community. And I've never seen that before in any other toy community but this one. And it's amazing how I've met so many people. I'll tell you what, I was nervous when I went to Legion's Con last year. I really was. And I walked in there, I did not know what to expect. And everyone treated me like I had been there before, like they knew who I was. And so, like, I'm really super excited to go this year because now I know more people, and now I'm a bigger part of the community. So, yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable. So, I'm really, really, truly excited to go this year. But that was one of the that really hit me hard when I went there, and I didn't want to leave. It was such a great time, and just all the people that I met, but the Horsemen also they just don't make toys. They have built this following and this family, and they care about us. And you don't see that with other toy lines. You know what I mean? It's like they really care about the fans, and they take care of all of us too, So it makes you want to collect the toys even more. It makes you want to support them. It makes you want to go to the different cons and to watch all of their shows and to put, first foot forward, because I will never stop supporting these guys. I mean, this is the best toy line there is. I don't care what anybody says. Fight me on it. I'll die on that hill. That's all there is to it.
No, it is.
I've been collecting toys for 50 years. I mean, it's like, it's the best one.
Yeah, and I don't want to start drama here, but how can you not want to support a toy line with people like them? Good people. You want to support them, where there's other people or other toy makers within the community that I won't touch. I absolutely won't touch because they're shit people. And I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
When Schmerber touched my toes last year at Legion's Con, he absorbed my powers like he was Rogue from
this guy.
X-Men.
This guy.
Oh.
But I mean, that's the thing. That's what's so important about being a part of this community and the Cabal. And I was wrong. I when I walked it, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to really join. Look, I'm part of a lot of Facebook groups, and I'm not nowhere near as active there as I am with the Cabal. I mean, this is where I met almost everybody. I'm glad. That's one of the best decisions I've ever made, was joining the Cabal back in 2025. Because I at first I wasn't going to join it. I really wasn't. And then I was like, you know what? Why not? And like that, I started meeting people. And like that, I started getting friend requests. And like that, all of this happened. And then now I'm on shows, and now I'm talking to you guys, and I'm friends with so many people. I get messages every day. I talk to my wife, and I talk to my friends here from Mythic Legions and from the toy community, and they are my family. These guys all of you guys are my family. And that's the way it is now. It's exactly that. And it feels good because it's not just about the toys. It's about just the interaction and the community and everything else. So now, and that makes me more want to get more of this and more of that. And, just continue to support every line they come out with, every figure they come out with. I get, I mean, it's an easy decision. Yeah. And I'll sacrifice everything else just to get their figures. And I have. I sacrificed Marvel Legends. I sacrificed DC. I sacrificed Masters of the Universe. I mean, I only dabble in those now, only a little bit. If I find something I like I know Mike did not like the Masters of the Universe movie. Okay.
Oh, well, actually, I tell you what, it was a good popcorn movie. I saw it twice.
Okay.
What it is. For what it is.
For what it was.
It's not my apocalyptic Eternia. Yeah. So I will never embrace it. Yeah. But it was I tell people, if you want to go out and see a good popcorn movie, go see Motu.
Yeah. And so I never thought I would collect the movie figures. I did. I like the movie figures. And I'm not a movie figure guy. I don't like the Marvel movie figure dudes. I don't like the DC movie figure guys. I don't collect any of the movie figures. But for some reason, the Motu ones caught me. And I was like, yeah, I want that. I want that. I want that. So I dabbled a little bit in the Motu. But Mike, you're right. And Brad, you're right. You look at those figures and you compare them to Four Horsemen, it's night and day. I mean, you're like, yeah, okay.
I was shocked at how shitty a Revelations figure. So my He-Man figure here that I made with Mythic Legions parts, I took I opened a Revelation He-Man's figure that I had. I didn't take it out of the package, but I did just to get his harness and put him on here just to see how it would look. And that figure is dog shit. It is the most horrible fucking. Do better, Mattel. Do better, Hasbro. Just dog shit compared. But I'm used to Legions, I guess. But that figure, I don't even want it downstairs. I'm like, you ain't going back up.
Mike, do you know what the word? Brad, Mike, do you know what the worst part is? Is those figures are almost the same price as a $30 Legion figure now. Some of them are more expensive than a Legion figure, a standard Legion figure now. And you think about that, and the money that you're paying for those figures compared to this, come on, man. Come on. I'd rather spend my $45 or $50 on a Mythic Legion figure than on anything that Hasbro and Mattel are doing right now.
Okay? Oh, I agree.
100%.
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on here. We talked a little bit about Legions Con 2025 for you. How excited are you for Legions Con 2026?
Super excited. Super excited. And here's why. Because I know a lot more people now. I'm excited to see you guys. I'm excited to see everybody in the chat. I'm excited to hang out with my friends. I am super excited. I'm staying there the entire week. I'm going to intern. So
we are due, baby.
Yeah. So, I mean, I am super. I'm going to intern thanks to Mark Thomas. So he invited me. Nice. He got to go. So I'm his plus one. Oh. And I am just so excited to it and get to go. And I'm going to soak it all in, man. Go to G-Con. And I've already got a list of everything I want to buy. And I've got my money set aside. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. I wish it was now. And I wish it was for the next 3 or 4 months. But I'm ready, man.
It was nice seeing that video that Cornboy made yesterday, because I'm assuming that's the new studio.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's another thing, too. The new studio. Yeah. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, oh, yeah. You got to go see it.
So excited. So excited, man. So, yeah, last year I was excited, but I was like nervous. And, you know, I didn't know a lot of people, but I still went, had a great time, met a whole bunch of people. But this year, man, this year's Game Busters, man. What's up, Jeff? This year's Game Busters, man. I am just going to go and just have a great time. I'm going to soak it all in, man. And I know I'm going to cry on the way home because I'll be like, man, it ended. But you know what? I'm happy that I'm going. I'll never miss another Legions Con again.
I remember the first year going to that con, which was 23 at that hotel. Every time you go to somewhere different, because we just came from the La Quinta, and it was like, you know what I mean? So we were hoping we were upgrading from the La Quinta. What happened? The stories. I survived the La Quinta stories. But it was like a big upgrade. You know what I mean? So the environment is nice. I think it's great when you're like talking to someone, or if you just walk into that lobby area from the side, you can't even hear yourself think because there's so many conversations going on, and you look around the room and you're like, I know pretty much majority of these people. Like, like, and if I don't know who they are, I know who they are. I just don't like know them, but I know them. You know what I mean? And they're all cool with everybody. Like everyone's cool with one another. So it's not like, you know what I mean? There's no.
Well, that's the thing, Brad, too, is that when I went there the first time, like everybody came up and started talking to you, and they're talking to me, and they're very inviting. I mean, I was standing in line to get into G-Con, and I met G, and I met, Steve Mank, and I met a whole bunch of people, man. It was amazing, dude. You know, it's like right in line before I even got to G-Con. I'm there with McTavish sharing freaking beef jerky. I mean, I'm like, dude, it's like, this is amazing. You know, it's like, and I don't even know half of these people. And by the time I left, I made friends for life, man. It's amazing. And now I cannot wait until this year. I cannot wait. It's my one time a year. It's my one vacation a year besides Christmas. My one vacation a year. It's going to be Legions Con.
Nice. Let me ask you this. Are there any other cons in 2026 that you are planning to attend for people out there who want to see you in person?
For the rest of the year, none. Now in 2027, Definitely Zolocon. Love Zolocon. So I'll be there for Zolocon. Toylanta. I'll be at Toylanta. I am going to try to make it to CarverCon. No, I'm not going to try. I will be at CarverCon.
You
next
have
year.
to. You
I will be at CarverCon next year. And then Legions Con. So those are the ones that I'm for sure going to be at. Those 4 for sure. And then if I can fit any more in, awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Brad, my
Dave.
friend, you know what time it is.
Uh-oh.
Fucking turn the heat up, baby. You know how we fan the heat? We take a pair of double D's. We have them things motorboating the flames. And whoever's in the hot seat, whew, oh my gosh.
Here, look, let's get it started. Yeah.
Damn, he brought out the CarverCon light.
Look, Billy's holding the flames, son. Billy got the flames.
Who made that torch anyway? That is amazing. Was that
this torch?
Yeah.
That was Brian. This one?
Oh man, I gotta get one. Those are awesome, dude.
Oh, they're awesome.
Oh yeah.
They are.
Yeah, he did a good job. Yeah, he's got a bunch of varieties.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
I got 4 of Brian's lights on my Mr. C Dio.
Yeah.
And oh my God, do they look good.
Oh
my God. Just good. Okay, man, hot seat time. So I'm going to give you the first question, okay?
Okay.
And you can start going through it with Brad because the scapu hog has to be relieved, if you know what I mean. I got to piss really bad.
You got it, brother.
You got to drain the Liz?
Yes, what we call it the scapu hog because it is a spectacle. It is. You ever see Pulp Fiction?
Oh yeah.
When they open the case?
Yeah.
When a lucky woman gets to open the cast pants, that's what happens. They're like, it's like a glow to them. So the first question, my friend.
Yes.
What is your favorite faction or affiliation? And can you explain why, my friend? I will be right back.
You got it. Necronominus.
Ooh. I got a feeling I'm going to be in for a hurting tonight.
So Necronominus, but Noble Bear is a very close second.
Gotcha.
I'm a huge barbarian fan, but skeletons are my thing because as I grew up, skeletons were always something that fascinated me, like with Jason and the Argonauts, or like, you know, the old movies, like, you know, anything Ray Harryhausen. It was just so skeletons have always been like, to me, the ultimate evil. So Necronominus is definitely my favorite faction, but the Noble Bears are very close second because I'm a huge barbarian fan.
Now, Mike was saying about Pulp Fiction when he opened the briefcase. A lot of people don't know this, but when he opens it and it gets shiny, John Travolta's kind of in a daze, and you're thinking, oh, he's just looking at the gold, you know.
Yeah.
It's not gold. My buddy read the book, and he says that's actually Marcellus Wallace's soul is actually inside the briefcase.
That's funny.
That's why the briefcases, the combinations are 666.
Oh, okay.
So he had 666 on the briefcase. It opens. He looks at it and he goes, "Are we good?" And he's kind of like,
yeah,
shocked. But it's not shocked because he sees money. It's shocked because it's Marcellus Wallace's soul.
Yeah.
You got to read the book to explain why or how.
Interesting. Okay.
They ended up with it or whatnot. But when the devil takes your soul, he takes it from your spine. That's why when the camera panned, when he's talking to Bruce Willis in the bar, he's got 2 Band-Aids on the back of his neck. And
interesting. Nice. Okay.
So there's a tidbit of Pulp Fiction.
Nice.
I like that. So yeah, so Necronominus is my favorite faction. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah, for sure.
Brad, Did he say Necronomicon?
It's not true in the briefcase.
He's probably right.
Brad,
Cheers,
did
mate.
he say Necronominus?
He did, Mike, but he did say Noble Bear is a good.
Close second. It's a close second.
What did we do what we needed to do after that answer?
Mike, should we?
Yeah.
That is the people get knighted.
Yeah.
Call them the barbarian sword. The Atlantean sword. That is right. To be knighted. That is right. You love it. You love Necronomicon. Oh, remember this, Mike? Oh, look at the skills.
That was like a spin and a slap night. That was it.
That's hilarious.
You are now an official knight of the Legion's Lair.
Thank you, sir.
Next question. What is your least favorite Legion's faction and affiliation, and can you explain why? This is a brand new question.
Least favorite faction and affiliation?
I'm gonna have to say the Convocation of Basilia.
God, oh yes! God, you're those magic users.
That's the.
I'm just not a wizard. I'm just not a wizard guy, man. I'm not. There now here's the thing now. There's a lot of characters in there that I love. I mean, all the figures I love. But if I had to eliminate one faction out of all of them, it would be Basilia. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Just tell them that you hate Garwitch. You just want to.
Oh, see, I like Garwitch. I like Garwitch, and I like Gaspar, and I like all those figures. I love the Snake Men too. I love all them, but I don't know. I just out of all of them, that faction attracts me the least. Like it's not, it's like, so perfect example. Ashes of Agbendor. Sway was like the one guy that I was like, if I get him, I get him. If I'm not, I don't. I got him. A lot of people are saying that's a really good figure, so we'll see. But for me, I was like, if I get him, I get him. If I don't, I don't. It is what it is. So I would say Basilia. Pox's was if it wasn't for the Shadow Elves, I would have said Pox's. But I love the Shadow Elves, so I'm not gonna say Pox's. So I would say Basilia. Yeah.
Well, that is amazing answer. I will just add that Zylona's flock can go piss off too.
See, I like Artemis, and I'm a big elf man, so I love the elves, dude.
Oh, okay. Well,
what the flock? I like the flock.
I like the flock.
Ilernia can fall off the map for all I care.
Trevor's
There's Trevor. I'm sorry.
Trevor's always gonna bat for Zway, man. Look, I heard Zway is a great figure. I can't wait to get him. I get him on Friday. So once I get him, I'm gonna open him up. I actually got 2 of them because I want them in the different looks. So I'm sure he's gonna be awesome. Every figure they make is awesome. It's what you like and what you don't like. But
Balam is like sick.
Balam is cool.
Awesome.
Balam is cool.
Balam is cool.
Look, I didn't say there's a lot of figures in Basilia that are great. I think Basilia herself is going to be awesome when it comes out in Reign of the Beast. But
Balam might be the best looking figure in that damn whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm going to say it.
Oh, yeah. I would say, yeah.
It's beautiful. Like its eyes, its
Yeah,
armor.
they kicked ass on that.
Yeah,
They did.
It looks real. Like yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Legion's race and why?
That's a tough one. I probably would say skeletons. But Shadow Elves are a close second, and I love orcs. But I would say probably skeletons would be my favorite. They're just ultimate. They're just ultimate evil, dude. For me, they're just like they scream evil, man. And maybe that comes from my love for Skeletor back in the day when I was a kid, but just skeletons just in general. I love the skeletons, man. Anything skeleton, I mean, I'm not El Tidy Skeleton. Like he gets, he's on another level. But I have a pretty once I show you guys, I have a pretty big shelf of skeletons.
Nice.
So two of the factions you hate, Mike, are headed by women. I sense a pattern.
Yes. Yes. I would never be a part of that faction.
There's a lot of 2.0s in those factions.
Yeah.
No, I love women. I just hate relationships, guys. Remember, I love women. I love friendships. I hate relationships.
Yeah.
Okay. That relationship means stress. Casper has no stress, and it's staying that way. Okay. And no, I would not be involved with a faction with a woman leading it.
Get away from it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's looking not good.
What race that does not exist yet in Legions would you like to see Eric Treadaway make?
Warforge.
What is a Warforge?
The Warforge. They're made of stone or they're made of metal.
Ooh,
That's
go.
what I'm saying.
They're in
It's
Dungeons,
almost like a
they're in
metal.
Dungeons and Dragons. Mhm.
Yeah.
The Warforged. Those would be something that I would love to see. They're people made out of stone, people made out of, they're all made out of the different, I mean, we have one that's kind of made of a tree and Faustus, but I mean, I think the Warforged is definitely
Now,
one
would
that
you
I
want
love
this
to
in
see.
mythics or cosmic?
Mythics.
Okay.
100%. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mythics.
Yeah.
Have
These
fun.
these are like armor knights that are armor. Like they're not wearing armor, they are armor.
Yeah.
So they're made of metal, or they're rock people, they're made of rocks. So that was an interesting race for me when I played D&D was the Warforged. I love the Warforged. So I would definitely say I would love to see something like that, because I mean, we have imps, so I mean, halflings and hobbits are not going to really. I mean, it'd be cool to see a hobbit, but we already have imps coming. So,
Exactly.
yeah, triflings would be cool too. The little tieflings. But I think for sure Warforged would be my thing. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Look them
Okay.
up.
Dude,
If you've never seen
saw
Warforged,
that.
look them up. Look them up.
That dude had those giant foam rock people. That was sick. I saw that there.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
I
was
would have liked to
cool.
have seen that. Yeah.
What are your? It's going to start getting hot now, my friend.
Here we go.
You think it was bad? Those questions, and now we get hot. Your 5 favorite Legions figures, 5 to 1 or 1 to 5. Just let us know which way you're going and tell us why.
So I'm going to go 5 to 1, but before I get there, I just want to do one honorable mention, because this is the figure that got me into Mythics. So Thrace Wraithaler.
Oh,
Okay.
I got her staff right there on the
There you
Havoc staff.
Nice.
See?
So Thrace Wraithaler definitely is the one that got me into Mythics. So she always holds a special place in my heart. But at number 5, one of my favorite figures when I got Gorgo Etherblade.
God, he's so good.
So damn good.
Boy, Jeremy would be so proud right now. Jeremy
I
Drew.
love Gorgo, man. I love Gorgo. He's one of my. When I got him, he was like one of my all-time favorites. So I would say he is number
He's a
4.
badass.
Yeah. At number 4, this is my favorite knight, and I hope that they make a Legacies of Mythos of him, because I feel like they need to. Sir Galaron.
Ooh,
I love Sir Galaron. I love his story. It's mysterious.
He'll
I love his color pattern.
be legacies.
I'm
He'll be legacies.
fingers crossed. that
No, he
he's
will.
Legacies.
He will
Yeah.
be one day.
So definitely Sir Galaron.
He was
He's
so
at number,
close to get in an all-stars vote that he has to be.
yeah.
he is really cool figure.
Yeah. At number 3, one of my favorites, and this guy, he's just amazing. Urzok.
Urzok.
Love Urzok. Love the orcs. I'm a big orc fan. Love Urzok. So my number 2.
Okay,
before
hold on, Omar. I'm getting a little nervous here.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting a little nervous because I have not seen a skeleton yet. So let's see what we got here.
my number 2, he was my favorite up until this year. Thorasis, the firstborn.
Ooh.
Yes.
Thorasis is cool.
I
He is
love
awesome.
Thorasis. This guy to me is ultimate evil. And I was shocked that last year, actually, you know what? I was a little insulted last year that he was not in more top 10s. This man did not make any top 10s last year. You know, this insulting, but he definitely is my number 2. And my number 1.
Oh.
Give it to me, baby.
Oh.
Yes.
Omar, did we just become best friends?
Oh, we are already best friends.
My number 1 is Scapular 2.
He's a good. It's a pretty loaded, awesome figure.
But I also have as my desk figure.
Yes.
Oh yes. Look at hey, how come your titties are lopsided?
Well, that's just what happens in battle.
Oh yeah, that's just
you're moving
He's
around.
Battle worn. He's battle.
Yeah, you're just walking around. They're just tossing around.
His titties are a little lopsided. I'm gonna have to fix that.
I mean, Mike, imagine me walking around an icy Bjorngard part like clang, 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 clang,
like
clang, clang, clang. Yeah, I'm probably clanging all over the place, bro.
So those are my top. Those are my top 5. You know,
Frickin'
I have
love
others like Malachi Cinderhorn is in the top 10, and there's other figures that made the top 10, but those are definitely my top 5.
It's his number 1 until Burris comes.
I hate to stop our momentum here, guys, but after that number 1, Brad, and what he had on his desk, I think we need to give him the trifecta. It's happening, dude. In fact, hold on. I gotta dig out my sword.
Oh yeah, get yours, Mike, so we can do it at the same time.
I got it, baby.
There we go.
Right here.
Mike.
The bear claw.
Bear claw. Oh man.
You know what, to be honest, Eric, you want to sculpt a sick ass sword. I mean, this would be cool. I mean, I think it would be cool.
That would be
I don't know who would take this. I guess this would probably be Arether, right? This would be an Arether sword, right?
That looks like would be an Arethyr sword. Yeah, for sure.
Something deathly. Or Poxus.
Yeah.
Does that look like some sort of Poxus face? I don't know. Something sick.
Yeah. That looks pretty cool.
I would love it.
Okay. Oh, it's getting steamy now, my friend.
All right.
What are your 3 least favorite Legion figures? And can you explain why? 3 to 1, 1 to 3? Just let us know which way you're going.
I'm gonna go 3 to 1. My first, I like it. I like all Mythic Legion figures.
There's no wrong answers. There's
no wrong.
There's no bad.
But if I had to dump 3 figures out of my collection, this is number 3.
Yes, yes. Broder loves to freaking snack on Okiotos' bones.
Yeah, Okiotos. So
yes,
I mean he's cool figure. I love his colors.
Ass.
I love his cool. He has cool colors and everything else. But yeah. So okay, my number 2.
Yeah, he's always
little stinky bastard.
You little Mephitor stinker.
Mephitor. I wish he would have been 1.0. So I would have been super excited if he would have been 1.0. But
I kind of wish he would have smelled like pine.
Same with Okiotos.
Or not pine.
If you could have twisted his waist and he smelled like the old Stinkor figure did, that would have been cool.
Yeah. If he would have had a little patchouli smell to him, he would have been pretty cool.
Now I do like the black goblin head that it comes with. I actually am using that with the goblin builders. So, but yeah, he's on everybody's list. And so my number 1 might surprise a few people because I know a few people like this figure. I personally had the most frustration with this figure, and the head on it. I don't like it because I like the head on another character that person had, and this will make Mike pretty happy because it is a 2.0 female,
Oh, I know.
and it's Dorina.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We've had her before.
Yeah.
I think once again that is the Motu trifecta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
another
Motus.
Motu
It's the
We've
Motus.
had a lot of those.
Hagnon almost made it. I'll tell you what, Hagnon almost made it. And then Trevor came out with that picture with Azza and the blue Hagnons, and Hagnon came off the list.
Yeah. So it would have been Blue Hagnon. So Code of Forge Photography, you were close.
He was close. But it was a fight between Okiotis and Hagnon. But I took Okiotis.
Yeah, Okiedos in my book is the worst figure
A lot
ever.
of people, that's
Oh my God, Brett! You lost to Okiedos. Broder and Bjorngard got his ass kicked by Okiedos on the Latin Legion show.
Thanks to
What?
Curtis, because Curtis is like, well, he's an assassin. And then everybody's like, you know what? He's right. Assassins kill everything. And it's like, no, they don't. They don't kill everything. Assassins die. Especially little
That's
blue
hilarious.
ticks like Okiedos.
Okiedos.
Web
Oh.
store.
Curtis is talking trash.
Dorita
What's he
has
saying
his
now?
mini Super Bowl.
If it weren't for Joe Montana, Dan Marino would have a Super Bowl ring.
You're probably right. And why is it that whenever we talk about Dan Marino, we immediately go to Ace Ventura? We immediately go, your gun is sticking into my
Voice
hip.
is out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always. Good
Dan
old
Marino might be in my top 5 quarterbacks ever.
Oh, dude, I mean,
absolutely.
if you wanted that dude to slang a ball down the field and catch it, like that's who you want throwing it to you. Is Dan.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Like, you want a
stud.
67-yard pass like you want Dan Marino throw.
He had a gun. He had a gun for an arm, man. He could throw that thing halfway across the field.
Mark Clayton, I mean, come on.
Clayton and Duper, forget about it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, dupe. Hey, the
Forget about
dupe.
The dupe.
You can't spell Dan Marino.
Jeez. I should have never picked Dorita.
Damn you, Kim Bob. Damn you.
Oh my God, you can spell Doreen out
Yeah.
of Dan's name. Oh my
Son
God.
of a bitch.
That's good.
Wow. That was a great list.
That was
Yeah,
great.
you have to, everybody has to have a 2.0 female on the top of their list. It just has to be there. Has to be there. I don't care what Trev says. Has to. And you did a fantastic job. Literally every answer you've given us, we should be knighting you. I've never seen anything like this. This is
Thank you.
like we're on the same wavelength. Totally.
I mean,
Holy
right now, mine is alopecia lucretia down there.
Really?
He does have a
Lucretia. Okay.
Alopecia carisha is straight
That's
keeps
hilarious.
falling down.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to fix that.
You know who almost made my top 3 also, and he's a great figure, but I've been having a lot of QC issues with him. Calazier.
Calazar, I
Oh,
have
good.
QC with mine too. So
Yeah. His
You wanna
arms
know
keep
what?
falling off. He keeps falling over. He knocks half my shadow elves down. He's a pain in the
Yep.
ass.
he falls over a lot for me.
Yeah.
I almost have to. I prop him against the cabinet wall.
Same.
I
And beautiful figure. You look at him, you're like, whoa, this is an amazing figure. But damn. There goes
what's
his arm.
funny is I forgot to rebuy a Gorthok. I still have Pinocchio Gorthok from the Covenant of Shadow Wave.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, I never bought them when they came out because I already had them, and then I totally forgot that he has Pinocchio legs. The reason that he doesn't fall right now is because I have so many figures stuffed in my case that he can't go anywhere. He's like
he's
propped
propped up.
He's literally popping me. But if I took him out and we went like this, his legs would just be like left and right. I mean, he's just.
It's funny that you said that because Gorthok, when they came out with the All Stars, somebody was selling him, and I wanted him fast because I love the orcs and I wanted a shadow orc. So I said, "Hey, I'll buy it." I bought him for like $50 or something. But he was the old one. So when I got him, I'm like this, and his legs are just going like this. I'm like, "You got me kidding me, dude! I can't even stand this dude." So I just tore him apart and I used them as parts.
Yeah. Now, like you could add, like Mike does with the clear nail polish and some of the joints, and probably get them to be.
It works good. Yep.
You could name the show the Garbage Table.
Well, you know what? We've been thinking about it, and we've only been thinking about it because, you know, Mike wanted to be on all the shows, and he hasn't been on Mythic Enablers. So we're gonna get him on Mythic Enablers. We're getting Mike on Mythic Enablers. I don't have to be on there, but Mike has to be on.
We're both getting on the enabler.
We're getting on there. I'll just pop in. I don't have
Now, I did see Trevor said he was never knighted. That was a show I had to work. How did we miss this?
Now I want to say that maybe the first year or two, maybe we didn't do knighting. So if Trevor, if you were on,
No, he was on later than that. I know it was a show I had to work.
Trevor was season 2, episode 18.
Oh, he was
9/12/23.
Are you sure we didn't night?
We might not have. Sometimes when I'm by myself,
To go on again and get knighted again.
yeah, Trevor.
You have to
I'll
knight
send you a link right now if you want to do it. We can make a special show out of it.
Yeah, dude. We'll get you. We're gonna get you.
Now, real quick, Lauren put as many episodes as she could on our YouTube channel, our old episodes from the season 1, and I think, but we're missing a lot. I would like to eventually go back and bring some of these people back on. Mike, did you ever think about doing that? Go back some of our guests and bringing them on, and
oh yeah.
And we got doing like maybe not a full show, maybe like bring 2 people on or 4 and like ask them all the same questions and stuff, you know, and like revamp what they want to say. And I don't know.
Dave Orkin even mentioned 80s metal show next year, or just an 80s show. You know, 80s action figures, 80s music, all that stuff. Yeah, dude. We're gonna have to do that next year, Dave.
Or females.
So let's go on to this question right here, guys. We got to get through this, or we're not going to make the
finale.
If the Horseman would make a tribute figure in your honor using existing parts, what would it look like, my friend?
That's a good question. I would say it would have to be a shadow orc.
Oh wow!
Nice. I like it. Blue face, dark blue face, like it.
I would say a shadow orc for me.
Nice.
I would like to see like a light blue armor. My favorite colors are navy blue. Anything blue is my favorite color. So it definitely would have to be like a blue, some yellow eyes, some really cool shiny armor, and look kind of just vicious and mean, and just be like, yeah, that would be what I would want.
But would you want to be a 1.0?
1.0 all the way.
Okay, yeah. Yes, you want to be a 1.0.
A 1.0 or a brute scale.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Now the most important question of the lair. Which tribute figure is your favorite? Broder of Bjorngar with his amazing metallic love pillow titty pauldrons, or Emir Kaspar / Scapular the Crypt Breaker 2 with his amazing Scapu-Hog blowgun?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Dun dun dun.
Sorry, Brad. Sorry, Brad.
I knew it.
Sorry, Brad.
Well, it was your number one figure.
Sorry, man.
And you want to know why, Brad? Because this dude right here would never get his ass kicked by Okiedos.
Well, no. And neither would Broder. You guys know that.
No, he would.
You know this,
Dude,
right?
I don't think Okiotis could beat Dorina, to be honest with you. I don't know, man. Mephidor will probably beat Okiotis' ass. But I don't know. We'll see.
I'm thinking Thistlethorn could chew on freaking
Thistlethorn would
Okiedo.
Thistlethorn would kill him.
Okay, my friend, we are running low on time. Can you show us your Legions collection, aka your Legions lair?
Sure. I'll just use the camera here real quick. So you see behind me,
Here, I'll make you
we
big.
have my horses. There we go.
Oh, look at those.
We have my
Those are cool.
D-tops. So let me get over here so you can see all my D-tops. And then let me go up. There we go. That is all. That's some orcs and some barbarians. And then if we go over here,
Holy crap.
that is my cosmic legions in the corner. Okay. And then
Okay.
if we come over here, there is my trolls. All right. That's all my Operation Monster Force there.
Damn.
Okay. And then over here, that is all my skeletons, my knights, my barbarians,
Yep.
my Figura Obscura.
Nice.
Yep. And then that's and then Tron. And then that's and then I have a bunch of other stuff too that I still haven't unpacked. I will actually show you in this closet. That is all.
Oh
mythic.
yeah.
Nice.
Closet
You have
treasures.
So yep, that's my collection.
Nice.
Dude.
You know what the best part of that room is now?
What's that?
You don't have that couch with that blanket on it. Oh no!
The you, baby. The you.
Oh, that pains me. Nice.
Show the closet.
I don't have any skeletons in my closet. Actually,
I
do.
like how you have all the gods with their horses and all like the faction leaders
Thank
with
you.
their horses. It's
Yeah, I have all the factions together. I actually bought 2 more D-tops. I'm going to rearrange my room because I have a lot of figures that I want to put in different D-tops because the factions keep growing. So,
Yeah.
And then I have to make room for the dragon.
yeah.
Nice. Oh god, that dragon's coming soon.
Dude, did you
Sooner than
see
we
Chris
think.
hold that dragon?
Yeah.
6 months, man.
I think I'm going to put that dragon. Oh, by the way, Mike, I don't think you saw this. I'll
Okay.
show you real quick. You see what's behind those trolls? It's the
Man. Oh my
It
You
says man
cave.
cave. It says man you cave. Yes,
Oh
sir.
my god.
That's cool. We're gonna have to figure out one for Ohio State.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah. Need to have one of those in here. Now your
Trevor
tribute.
knows exactly what we're talking about. Broder gets more tail. Scapoli gets tail bones.
Oh, that hurts, Trevor.
Oh man. He's
That
trying to
hurt.
he's trying to get you back.
Oh man.
Legendary warrior babes.
Okay. This is the time in the show, guys. In the feed, whatever questions you have for Omar, hit the chat up and Brad will read them out. Brad, you have a question for Omar to start this out, don't you?
I've been asking everybody this. This is what I ask. Starting off, we know you're going to Legions Con. We know you'll be at G-Con. This is going to be your second Legions Con, your second G-Con in person. Is there any speculations? Is there anything that you're wanting or curious about that the Horsemen might bring to the table on that Friday before the Legions Con event starts?
I would like to see the world of Horror of Einstein Mall expanded.
Ooh, yes.
So the ship with wherever that werewolf came from,
Gotcha.
I would love to see something with that for sure.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
I would like to
Yeah.
see that, and you know, I would love to see maybe a new faction, an evil new faction. And maybe even some of the old figures revisited again, like they did with Delphina and with Venus. Like, give me Romulus's brother. Like the whole story with Romulus and his brother. Give me his brother. You know, I mean,
we need to know who that is or who
Yeah.
Romulus' dad is.
yeah,
We
yeah,
need to know that.
yeah.
Bring that tale in.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that. I like how you knew too. You're like, I want this. Now you
Yeah.
remember 2 years ago, Jeremy said we're setting sail.
Yeah.
And we did.
Mhm.
And he said, we're gonna. So I
Set the
wonder if we're gonna be opening more worlds even than what we just experienced last year.
Yeah. So this year, we'll see. I mean, I think there's just so much to the story of Horror of Einstein Mall and just everything that's going on with the Dawns of Discovery that you can expand on that world.
Oh
and,
yeah,
and definitely for sure. Yeah,
Imagine.
I'm excited for G-Con. I think G-Con this year is going to be even better than last year.
And the G-Con they just had for Cosmic.
Oh
it's
no,
same
dude,
thing,
that
like-
Cosmic just killed it, man. Oh
yeah, they
man,
just killed it on the
Oh,
Cosmic.
no,
G-Con. So
that put Cosmic on a whole new level. Like
did.
if you weren't into Cosmics now, get into Cosmics because
Yeah.
that just put Cosmics on a whole new level.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, apparently Omar never read Gorthok's bio. It's been a while since I read Gorthok's bio.
Yeah,
I wonder if it had something about him being a Pinocchio.
I'm a boy.
Yeah. Favorite pizza topping? You can say cheese. It's all good. We'll still
No.
love you.
No. My favorite pizza topping has to be a good Italian sausage or a prosciutto.
Nice. Like it. Yeah.
Very cool. I got a question I want to fire out here.
Sure.
What toy lines did you collect as a child, and which lines had the most influence on you?
Star Wars.
You might.
I remember my mom taking me to go see A New Hope, and afterwards I was amazed by the movie. Then we stopped at a Woolworth on the way home. You remember Woolworths?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
And remember the racks that used to spin? They had the spinning racks and everything. On those spinning racks, they had a Chewbacca, R2-D2, Stormtrooper, and an Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I looked at the figures and I was just like, and my mom bought all of them for me.
Oh, that's a good mom. Oh my
And
god.
that was
a
it.
good
After that,
mom.
man, it was Star Wars, and it was Star Wars, and it was Star Wars until Transformers, G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe. And then those were my main lines there. Of course, some other lines like Thundercats and Brave Star and your Cops and Mask and all those. I collected all those too, but nothing like Star Wars and then Transformers. I was a huge Transformers fan. I won't touch them now. They're not the same. But back then, oh yeah, Star Wars, man. Star Wars was it, dude.
Nice.
And now it sucks though because I really liked the Star Wars Black Series, and now it's just like, so I only dabble in that as well. So yeah.
I stole the answer from Woolworths.
You do that.
Probably didn't even happen. I guess they did have a pet section. Yeah.
Oh, they did. Woolworths had everything, bro.
Yeah.
They used to have a malt shop. They used to have a malt shop and a burger joint, like inside the Woolworths.
I remember that.
Down and have
Yeah.
ice cream and everything. Oh, Woolworths was great, man. Woolworths was great.
Woolworths.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
That's where I got my first Star Wars figures. You know, before that, it was Legos and the Fisher Price Adventure People, which is why I love Fisher Rice. That's my favorite Cosmic Legion figure. But yeah, the Adventure People and all that, and then the Mego figures. I collected those when I was a kid, but nothing like Star Wars, man. Star Wars was it.
I'm still shocked Hot Wheels are like $1 or like a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know?
Now,
I'm surprised they're not like $5. You know.
I'm glad you brought up Hot Wheels because Hot Wheels, I was big into like it had to be a specific car.
Oh yeah.
So it was the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am. It was the General Lee. It was Roscoe P. Coltrane's cop car. It was Bigfoot. It was the Cannonball Run ambulance. It was the A-Team van. Like it was Starsky and Hutch. It had to be the Ford El Torino. Like anything that was Hot Wheels, it had to be from a show that I watched, and it was like I collected those. Those were the ones I got. Daisy Duke's Jeep, all that stuff.
Omar, can you send me the link to the graphic novel? I tried searching it.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you, G. Matter of fact, let me.
You did
let me,
Richard Gere? Oh, Brian Carr says, "Can Omar cook for us at Legion's Con or Zolo Con?"
Absolutely. I'll be more than happy to cook for you guys, man. All I need is a kitchen. So
Nice.
I think the link. No, maybe the link didn't work. I'll send it to you, G. I'll send you the link.
Thank you.
Yep.
Sweet. Yeah, well, is there any more questions, people?
Let's try pet. Do you have a pet?
Yes, I have 2 dogs. I have a cat, and I have some fish.
Nice.
So I have my dog is her name is Cersei, named after Queen Cersei from Game of Thrones.
Nice.
Yep. She's a half corgi, half dachshund. She's my baby. She's my kid. We have a rat terrier named Quinn, named after Harley Quinn because she's very mischievous. So we have her, and then we have a cat named Diego. I named him after the saber-tooth tiger in Ice Age. And Diego's a funny one because he's 14 years old. He doesn't look like he's going to pass away for another 20 years. The dude is the healthiest cat I've ever seen. And the thing about that cat is I found him. I'm allergic to cats.
Oh.
I found him at 3 months old. My old Chow Chow found him in the outside in the someone had just dropped the little kitten off. He was 3 weeks old. I picked him up and I've taken care of him since. And that was 14 years ago.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I have 2 fish. I have 2 blood parrots. They're cichlids. When I got them, they were about this small. Now they're about that big. And I can't put anything in the fish tank because they'll eat it. So it's just those 2 now. I put a bunch of fish in there, and like within 2 days, they all disappeared. And I was like, okay, that's enough of that. Yeah. Yeah. And I have a wife. I have a wife too. So, yeah.
If you had to fight one of the Ninja Turtles, which one would it be?
Not Raphael, because Raphael is my favorite, and I think he would kick anybody's ass.
Yeah.
If I was going to fight anybody, it would be Donatello. Donatello is the biggest wimp out of all 4.
Does he have the staff, Donatello?
Yeah, he's the one with the staff.
Who does Raffi have? What does he have?
The size.
The size.
Yeah.
And then what about Mike? Mike has to be a badass.
Mike has the nunchucks. Mike's a badass. He's a clown, but he's a badass.
Okay.
And then Leonardo is probably the best fighter out of all of them. I think Raphael is the one that'd be willing to kill somebody, while Leonardo is more like the leader, the Captain America type guy, but he's probably the best fighter. Donatello's the scientist, so he's not really that big of a fighter. I mean, he is, but if I would take on any of them, I would take him on.
I'd rather get hit by wood than metal.
Oh yeah,
so
absolutely.
It boils down to
Absolutely.
Especially swords and sharp metal swords.
Yeah.
Size.
Yeah.
Nunchucks that stick. I might survive. I might survive.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The other 2, I'm probably just gonna die.
Yeah. Especially Raphael and Leonardo, man. They'll dice you up. What's up on Carter Reviews, man? What's going on, brother?
So, is that a show, guys? We got to get Legion's Kings rolling here.
Yes, I know he's got to get ready for that. So let's see. Let me get my. Who do we have next, Mike?
Oh, we have Sonia Das coming to the lair.
August 4th, episode
7 p.m. So he has his own toy line that the Kickstarter funded last year. I have to look at the name of the toy line.
Ramion.
Legends of the Ramion.
Legends of the Rock. Do you guys own any of those figures?
I do not. I do not.
I do not, but there was a couple at CarverCon that I saw in person. I had never seen them.
I haven't
in
either.
per-
I would
in
love to see
person
them in
until-
person. Yeah.
Yeah, and they looked kind of cool. And then I saw the Cornboy tribute one that he had, and I thought that looked cool too. Somebody had
Beast
it.
Man one, right? It looked like a Beast Man
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll check them out. I'm sure they'll be at Legion's Con, so I'll check them out.
yeah, yeah. I think the Cornboy one might be sold out, but somebody got it.
I always like to dabble and like get one figure just to support, and just to see how they are, and maybe I did the Kickstarter for Corsairs, and there were a few others, but yeah, I mean, I would love to check them out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much, my friend, for coming on with us.
Thank you for having me. It was an
We
honor.
cannot wait to see you at Legion's Con.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. It's gonna be fun, man. So much fun.
Right.
We're gonna have a
So
blast.
yeah,
And
we're gonna have way more fun. Yes.
He is the best, isn't he?
And everyone that wants figure signed, you better come see me and
You
Mike.
guys-
We'll sign your
you
figure.
guys got two of the best tribute figures, so congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you. Appreciate
And I will be bringing mine so you can sign mine.
Nice.
Well,
And I want
If
you to
anyone
sign. And I want you to sign it just like you did Schmerb.
I will. Absolutely. Schmerb was the only one I signed at Carver.
At Carver, yeah, he told me.
Yeah, I gave
He
him
told me.
my
I
signature.
tried
So.
Mike's. That was the only one I signed.
Oh, he signed mine wonderful, and it's hanging on the wall in my den. It says the mighty Broder of Bjorngar, Brad Jones. Love it. Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Okay, guys.
Creeps.
2 weeks